Germany, located in Central Europe, is one of the most influential and populous countries in the European Union. Known for its rich history, Germany played an important role in both world wars and later became a symbol of unity after the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. The country is a global leader in engineering, especially in the automotive industry, with brands such as BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen. Berlin, the capital, is famous for its vibrant art scene, historic landmarks like the Brandenburg Gate, and modern technological innovations. Germany also has a reputation for its commitment to environmental sustainability, progressive social policies, and a strong economy. In this video, I will show you the best visiting place in Germany. Number 1. Berlin. The German capital is a hugely popular weekend destination. Home of the Reichstag Parliament, the Brandenburg Gate, a recent chunk of history, a clutch of great museums, and a freewheeling, alternative-thinking mindset that is quite un-Germanic. Take in the fabulous food offerings on the top floor of the Katowice department store, the graffiti art of the East Side Gallery on what remains of the Berlin Wall, and of course Checkpoint Charlie, where spies crossed between East and West, right up until 1989. Number 2. Hamburg. When it rains in London, so the saying goes, the people of Hamburg put their umbrellas up. Weather apart, the locals' characteristic reserve makes Hamburg the most British of German cities. Besides that, it has two headline-grabbing attractions, Miniatur Wonderland, a fabulously elaborate model railway that is consistently the most popular tourist attraction in Germany, and the Elbphilharmonie, a spectacular wave-topped concert hall and hotel made of brick and glass, which is Hamburg's equivalent of the Eiffel Tower, with tickets going for less than £10 if booked a few weeks in advance. Number 3. Munich. The Bavarian capital regularly tops the list of Germany's most livable cities. Its southerly location means it basks in the summer sun and has easy access to the snow-capped Alps. Keen skiers can reach the slopes with a 4-hour drive. Munich downtown's traffic-free squares, pavement cafes, and Italianate architecture give it a touch of Mediterranean easy living, along with the English Garden's expansive parkland, with a lazy river meandering through. Famous for the huge Oktoberfest festival, it is also the spiritual home of the beer garden and celebrity beer halls such as the Hofbrauhaus. Number 4. Dresden. Dresden, which suffered heavily from Allied bombs during World War II, is a reconstructed jewel of a city, a phoenix from the ashes in a lovely setting on the banks of the Elbe, famously painted by the Venetian artist Canaletto. The Frauenkirche, the Zwinger Palace, and the Semperoper Opera House are exceptionally fine pieces of architecture. There are elegant riverside terraces and a fleet of antique paddle steamers for day trips upriver to castles and hiking trails. Number 5. Cologne. Cologne's post-war geometricity means it doesn't photograph well, but this is an open-minded city with a large gay community and a crazy carnival parade every February. Apart from the Dom, a soaring sculpture-encrusted cathedral, downtown is mainly post-war. For a sense of what the pre-war city was like, head to the banks of the Rhine, where the Buttermarks cobbles bounce with life in the evening. It is also a major transport hub, with international trains from the west, and river cruises setting out on the Rhine. Number 6. Stuttgart. This is a city of vineyards and fine automobiles. It was heavily damaged during World War II, but some of its pomp is still visible in the old and new palaces around the hub that is Schlossplatz. This is also the start point for Königstrasse, Stuttgart's pedestrianized shopping street, whose outlets include Brünninger, Stuttgart's equivalent of Harrods. The city's latest palaces are the Porsche and Mercedes-Benz museums. The motor car was invented here, and the city is nicknamed Cradle of the Automobile. Both are within walking distance of the vineyards that line the River Neckar. Number 7. Bamberg. This disproportionately grand small city was once one of the key seats of the Holy Roman Empire, with its imperial residence and a 12th century cathedral up on a hill overlooking the river Regnitz. On the riverbanks are some 2,500 protected medieval buildings, which is why the city is UNESCO registered. It's also famous for its beer, with 9 breweries within the city walls, producing more than 50 different brews, including the famous Schlenkerla smoke beer. Number 8. Nuremberg. Like Bamberg, Nuremberg, its near neighbor in Bavaria, was an imperial seat too, but this is a city of light and dark. Nuremberg's perfect medievalism led Hitler to designate it as the spiritual center of Nazism, staging huge rallies here. That attracted Allied bombers, so today's city is largely a reconstruction. The turreted Imperial Castle is still there, as are many gates and walls, and within them, one of Germany's oldest Christmas markets, established in 1628, takes place under the delicately carved facade of the 14th century Frauenkirche. The post-war Nuremberg trials were held in the city, and the courtrooms they were held in are open to the public. Number 9. Frankfurt. Germany's financial capital, Frankfurt is known as Bankfurt, or even Manhattan, thanks to all the scurrying suits and the towers of concrete and glass that line the River Main. But the city has its softer side too, particularly in the green piece of the Botanical Garden, Palmengarten, and the working-class district of Sachsenhausen, where locals gather around communal tables and drink apple wine. The heart of downtown is the Nuremberg, a mostly reconstructed, medieval town square with an adjacent concert hall and history museum, and there's more culture, as well as picnickers, along the museum embankment. Number 10. Düsseldorf. This Rhine-side urbanization downriver from Cologne is the headquarters city for the Ruhr, Germany's industrial region. It is the place for worker relaxation and for the spending of salaries, with great arts and culture in big galleries. Make time to visit Museum Ludwig and Wallraffercharts Museum. Its mostly pedestrianized center is so new and modern it feels like an architect's model, while its most famous, more traditional shopping boulevard along a leafy canal, the Königsallee, looks like a slice of Amsterdam. Between the Co and the Rhine is Old Düsseldorf, a network of cobbled streets lined with bars and restaurants, very busy on summer evenings. Thank you for watching this video.